Hi everybody, my name is Dana Berger. I'm a professional actress and acting coach, and many of you know that I coach students for their performing arts high school auditions every year. So today I wanted to talk to you about just acceptances in general and what to do if you don't get into the school that you really wanted to go to. Last week we got the results, and I'm really excited that 7 of my students were accepted to the drama program at LaGuardia. 2 of my students were accepted to the drama program at PPAS, and 1 of my students was accepted to the drama program at Frank Sinatra, and 2 of my students got into Talent Unlimited as well. But there were students that I coached that did not get into LaGuardia or did not get into PPAS, and many of them I thought should have been accepted. They're very, very talented. And so I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about how to deal with, I guess, the rejection of it. Because in the acting profession and the arts in general, there is a lot of rejection, unfortunately. I'm an actress, I go on auditions, and a lot of the time, I don't get the part. And that's disappointing. And if you didn't get into LaGuardia or you didn't get into Frank Sinatra or whatever school you really wanted to get into, I understand if it's really disappointing. I get it. The thing that I want to tell you about that is that you should not let any sort of rejection keep you from doing what you want to do. So if you didn't get into LaGuardia, or if you didn't get into Frank Sinatra, or if you didn't get into PPAS, you should still keep acting and you should still keep going, because honestly, that's just 1 or 2 people's opinion of whether or not you should be in the school. And often it doesn't even have to do with how talented you are. It could be where you fit in the group of people they're putting together as a class. It could be, it could be your grades. It could be any amount of other things that don't totally have to do with your talent. I know that's not super fun to hear, but when you go on auditions professionally, a lot of the choice of who they pick is not dependent on talent. I know that sounds crazy, but it actually is true. It could be how you look. It could be how you act in relation to the other person in the scene that they're trying to cast. There's a lot of factors that are out of your control. So what I think the best thing to do is to focus on the things that you can control. What you can control is, were you prepared? Did you work really, really hard so that when you walked into that room, you knew exactly what you were going there to do, and you delivered and you made yourself proud? Were you prepared? Did you enjoy your work? Did you have fun? Because honestly, if you're not having fun doing this, it's kind of like, why do it? I know it can be hard to imagine having fun in an audition. I know that's a little bit strange because it's a little bit of it's a high stress situation sometimes, but getting to the point where you do have fun and you are enjoying your performance and you are enjoying just being there doing your work for whoever's in the audition room can actually be very freeing, and you will give a better performance if you are enjoying yourself. That's just the truth. So whatever you can do to try to make yourself have fun in an audition, do that. And the last thing is, were you proud of your performance? Did you feel like you did your best? Because if you did your best and you had a good time and you were prepared and you really, really worked hard for that audition, that's all you can control. That really is it. And the most important thing is whether or not you were proud of your performance, if you thought you did a great job. Because in the end, you're gonna be with you your whole life. So you have to make yourself happy. You have to make yourself proud, okay? So don't let somebody else's opinion of your talent determine what you do. Don't take any kind of rejection like this as a measure of whether or not you should pursue acting or whether or not you're talented or any of those things. I had a student who tried out for LaGuardia last year who didn't get accepted. And then this student tried out again to be accepted into the 10th grade class, and they got in. And they gave fantastic performances both years. I'm sure of that because we prepared really hard and this person was really talented and really great. I don't know why they didn't get in the first year, but the point is they didn't let that rejection get them down. They didn't let that make them think that they shouldn't try again or that they shouldn't keep going for their dreams. They just said, okay, let's give it another shot. And we prepared again, and they got in. So you have to just keep going. You have to just keep your dreams and your goals in mind and keep working towards them, because there's nobody on this planet that can tell you that you shouldn't do it or you're not talented enough. I mean, they can, but it's not the truth, because it's just another person's opinion. It's not an absolute universal truth. There is no one person who knows better than everybody else whether or not somebody's good. It's just not true. So that's my little pep talk. I hope it was helpful. But really, I do really believe this, because I believe that everybody should just go for their dreams, and everybody should just work really hard and make themselves proud in the audition room. That's the only thing you can control. You can only control whether or not you prepared, you did your best, you had fun, and you worked hard. That's all. And if you do those things and you know you gave the best performance you could give, that's all that really matters, because it's more important that you're proud of yourself than that somebody else is. So keep going for it, keep working, keep learning. Rejection is part of the biz, and go and kick ass, okay? All right, see you next time.